Hello and welcome. I'm your number one introvert, and this is Introvert Says, the series where I basically just talk about whatever I want because I kind of can. My own YouTube channel, so sue me. But anyway, this week I wanted to talk about nerds. Nerds in general, just nerddom, everything to do with nerds. It's just been on my mind for a while, and I don't know, it hasn't been on my mind. I just thought about it, and I thought, this would be a cool video to make. Anyway, so I am a nerd through and through. I was pretty much raised on American television and stuff, so I picked up a lot of the habits from them. Like, if you can hear it, I do kind of have an American twinge, apparently. I've never heard it myself, but other people have. And I was always fascinated by the nerdy kind of characters that you would see, like the Chandlers, the Rosses and stuff, and the JDs. Like, I loved that they were all, like, awkward, and I don't know why, it just kind of spoke to me in a real way. I suppose I was kind of psychic in that way, like, I saw that I was going to be awkward and nerdy, so I was like, okay, yeah, I should learn from these guys. But, I just developed a love for nerds and nerddom in general, like comic books and stuff. The first comic book I ever got was in, I think, year 3 or year 4. And it was like a rainy day, so we were stuck inside, and our teacher made us do work. And she was like, but whoever finishes their work first gets some of my son's old comic books. And I buckled down and did that work in like half the time I was supposed to. Handed it in, and then got some amazing comic books, some Spider-Man during like the Clone Wars. Well, not the, what do I say Clone Wars? During the whole Clone arc with like Ben Reilly and Kane. Also got some like Silver Surfer, like when Nova died. And Nova's kind of an obscure character, so I don't really expect anyone to know who Nova is. But it was like really cool, and it was the first time I was really like, oh my god, this is so awesome. I still have those comic books to this day. I keep them kind of locked away in my rare chest of comic books. But yeah, so I'm a nerd. As you can see, I love superheroes. I love comic book. I love anything where it's out of this world, out of our world, because our world is so boring, it's so plain. If it was an Earth, it would be like Earth 001, just prime Earth, nothing else going on Earth. And then like everything else, everything in the comic book world is so cool. I mean, it's dangerous, and you could die any second, but it's so fantastical, and it's so amazing, and I love that. And it's just a great way to escape from the boringness and the blandness of everyday life, which is, I guess, is why I was drawn to it so much. But yeah, being a nerd is amazing. It's one of those things where it's like, God, I'm so proud to be who I am. I've never really felt ashamed of it. Like, I've always, like, everyone in my family was like, oh, you like all that weird stuff? And I'm always like, what weird stuff? I mean, the comics and stuff? That's not weird. It's cool. It makes me unique. It makes me like a person who's not like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it is annoying being defined by what you like and being like, oh, you're a nerd because of this, because I'm not just a nerd, I'm pretty much just a nerd. But, like, I know a lot of people who get defined by their nerddom, but they're not. Like, they're a mix of things. They do whatever they want. They're human beings. They can be a mix of things. They can do whatever they want. But, it can be annoying when you get defined by just what you like. That's one of the major drawbacks of being a nerd, which is weird that you think nerds would have drawbacks, but there's a lot of stereotypes about nerds. That were all like, gosh, golly, like, and there's like no girls involved. But those are so stupid. I mean, there's stereotypes about everything, and they're all stupid. But like, nerd stereotypes make no sense, because if you've met a nerd, or if you're friends with a nerd, you'll realize that they're not just like these weirdos who sit in basements playing Dungeons and Dragons. No, they go out, they meet people. There's comic book conventions where you go to like a different country or a different state, or in my case, just down to the XL Center, and then you get to like go and meet other people who share your opinions, share your like views on things. And if they don't, it's so cool to meet other people who are like nerds as well and have so much fun with them hanging out. It's all really awesome. Yeah, I don't really there's no real rant behind this or anything. It's just I wanted to share that I was a nerd and that my love of nerddom and nerd culture on this channel, because this is part of the reason I have this channel, is to promote myself and to force myself to get in front of the camera and just share who I am a bit more to the world. Because I tend to close myself off to people a lot really fast, or I just tend to go into like, hi, I'm agreeable Chiron mode, so they can be like, oh, I like this guy, and then I don't really have to do anything around them, but this is my channel to be who I want to be. This is like my channel is for me to be who I want to be and share out there with the world, and I feel like I'm doing that really amazingly. And so I just, with these Introvert Says in the beginning, I'm going to try and create like a basic understanding of me for other people to understand me, so they can watch it and be like, okay, so I know who this guy is behind this channel. He's this kid, he's that kid, and then so they can get to know me. Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. Then thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share this video if you want. Also, subscribe to the channel. I'm always looking for subscribers. And if you want, put in the comment section what you'd like me to do an Introvert Says on next, like a single topic, like if it's the Ghostbusters movie or I don't know, the Jungle Book, like why are they changing it, stuff like that. Anything, really, any topic that you want me to just talk about, just leave it in the comment section down below. I've been your one and only Introvert Chiron, and I'll catch you on the flip.